Hello everybody, welcome back. In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to draw a lemon using color pencils. So the colors that we are going to use are a lemon yellow, an apple green, or if you don't have apple green, you can also use yellow green, a simple yellow or canary yellow, a yellow orange, and a dark green and a purple. So I'm going to be using purple because it is a complementary color to yellow, and not only am I going to shade the cast shadow area, but I'm also going to blend it on the core shadow on the lemon to create a darker shade. So let's see how to do that. So I'm going to begin by creating a small outline for the shape of my lemon. So I'm going to use yellow. If you want, you can start the sketch with the pencil also, but I prefer not to have any pencil marks at all, so I'm going to use yellow for this. A slight curve here. I'm going to go around. It has a little point on this side too. I'm going to make it a little darker so it's easier to see. Okay. See, if I make a mistake or if I want to change the shape, I can do that because the lemon is just yellow. So once I do my shading, it's not going to show. So once I'm satisfied with the shape, I'm going to add a marking for the shadow. And also the most important thing here is to use very medium to light pressure. If I do everything with my heavy pressure, if I use all the force, it's very difficult to make any changes or to add layers of colors on the top. I'm going to try to do a similar shape, go around it. So the shadow is going to kind of go around the lemon. So this is going to be my shadow here, and then I'm also going to make my highlight, which I'm going to place somewhere on the top here. I've marked it very lightly. I'm going to actually do a little bigger area, and later on I can take it off or make changes to it accordingly. Next, I'm going to use my apple green or yellow green to create the corners here, going around like this, creating an oval shape. Okay, that's good. Now I will mark my shadow, my core shadow. So it's gonna go somewhat like this and go around here. Also, the most darkest area is gonna be over here with a little bit of reflective light, making it slightly lighter at the bottoms. Now it's time for me to start shading or coloring it in. So I'm going to use my lemon yellow to color my lemon, and when I shade, I am going to go in this direction. So when I do it in this direction, like along the shape, it creates a curvy effect. And as you can see, I am not using my whole pressure, I am using it very, very lightly. And I also want to take off these sharp edges. I want to create like a blended natural look. So I'm just picking it up here, trying to remove this line. Now if I weren't recording the video, I would have actually drawn it with the lemon yellow because it's difficult to see that. That's why I chose to draw with the darker yellow here. So you could do that, so then you don't have to worry about these sharp edge lines. You can see I'm going in this curved cross contour lines. I'm going lightly on top of the shadowy area as well, but make sure that you are not using your full pressure yet. Okay, now I have a basic shape and a basic outline. Now I'm going to add more shadows. I'm using my yellow to lightly shade in this core shadow area. Again, I'm trying to go in that curved direction when I am shading it. Again, if I use my full pressure here, there is no option of adding more colors on top or blending. So that's why I'm using my medium to light pressure. I'm gonna go on top slightly with my yellow too. Next, I'm going to add more colors. I'm going to make this core inside a little dark with my darker green, choosing a curved, slight curved lines like this. Also, since I put it inside, I could have put it on the edge too. I feel like when you put it inside, it looks more three-dimensional. Then I'm going to go back with my yellow green or apple green. I'm going to go like this. Again, I am creating these light lines along that shape. It has to be very subtle, very gentle. Next, I'm going to add some green on these sides too. Again, it's okay to have these lines. It creates a textury feel to it. Okay, next I am going to add my shadow, and I'm using purple. So instead of using black or brown to darken the areas, it's always a good idea to use your complementary color. So complementary to yellow, purple, to, again, don't use your full pressure, keep it light. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some more yellow on the top to blend it more. Adding the yellow on these lighter areas as well. Now I feel I'm going to add some lemon yellow because I don't want it to look so white over here. I'm going to lightly go here, shorten the area, decrease the area a little bit. And here I'm going very gently so that it's not totally white, but it's still lighter than the rest of the area. Okay, I'm gonna darken the edges here a bit. I'm gonna make this part a little more darker. Maybe add a bit of the green to blend it. Okay. Blending it more. Add yellow, so you can keep working on it until you feel satisfied with the blend and stuff. So I'm actually first going to do this cast shadow a little bit. So when I'm doing the cast shadow, I'm going to make it really dark exactly under it, and as I go further I'm going to make it lighter. So instead of starting dark in the first go, I'm just going to go with medium pressure first, and then in the second coat maybe I'll make it darker over here. Okay, making it a little dark here. This is I'm just taking off the edges to create a scattered light look. This, and then maybe I'm gonna add a little more green here. So this reflected area should be darker than these midtones and highlight, but it is still lighter than the whole cast shadow. I'm going to add a bit of dark green here to make it a little more dark, but at the same time I'm blending it on the sides. Keep it yellow green a little more. Also adding a bit of this yellow orange to create the reflected light area here. nice. I think I like it. So I hope you all give this a try and let me know how it went. See you next time. Bye bye.